The Monroe County Republican Party moved from its office for the last 6 years in Ellettsville to downtown Bloomington last week. And as Benta Boutier reports, the party has a new chair and vice chair who hope the new location will inspire fresh energy for their party and a Democratic stronghold.
Members of Monroe County's Republican Party gathered last week at the John East House in downtown Bloomington to open its new headquarters.
3, 2, 1. All right.
4 years ago, local GOP leaders told the Herald Times that the Indiana GOP was not invested in Monroe County. But now the tone is different, as the opening attracted state and local political heavy hitters.
Lots of elected officials here. See State Representative Dave Hall. We got State Senator Eric Cook, Secretary of State Diego Morales, Town Councilman William Ellis.
Morales, a Republican whose office oversees elections for Indiana, says he regards Monroe County as an opportunity for growth in the GOP and a place of focus for voting efforts.
I want as many students to be part of the election process. We're trying to register them to vote.
Monroe County and Bloomington are often referred to as a blue dot in Indiana's sea of red, and at a local level, that's largely the case. Bloomington's had a Democratic mayor since 1972. The last time it had a Republican on city council was 2011. The Monroe County Council's 7-member body has 1 Republican. The last time Monroe County elected a Republican commissioner was 2008. The Monroe County GOP elected new leadership last year. Vice Chair Noel Conyer says the new office location is a good start for garnering new support. And next comes elections.
I hope that we as a county party are going to be able to give them candidates if they're unhappy with the things that have happened up to date.
At a national level, though, Monroe County hasn't voted for a Republican president since George Bush in 2000. It diverged from the nation in 2004 with John Kerry, the narrowest margin the county's had for a presidential candidate in the last 25 years. The candidate to win by the widest margin was Obama in 2012. But the county does have pockets of solid Republican support. Ellettsville hasn't elected a Democrat to town council since 2004. State Legislative District 62, covering a large part of Monroe County, consistently elects Republicans. Dave Hall won the seat by narrow margins in 2022 and again last year.
I was for sure an underdog in 2022. I think that's what, the Republicans in Monroe County, regardless of what tools they bring, it's going to take a lot of work to get people to vote for them and to earn that trust in the community. So I think this is a great start.
Hall says good candidates and policy will be key moving forward.
I think it's important to just stay focused on the things that you can control and let them know that you're not here to solve all the federal issues. You're here to learn how you can be a better local elected official for them.
The Greater Bloomington Chamber of Commerce is a nonpartisan organization for local business. It participated in the ribbon cutting because the Monroe County GOP is a member. The chamber's leader used to be a Monroe County councilman who ran as a Democrat. To make headway, Spoonmore says the local GOP and Republican candidates need visibility.
More common sense policies in place that will help ordinary, everyday people achieve the goals of prosperity that they have for themselves and their families. And I don't think that is necessarily a Democrat or a Republican thing.
Conyer says the Monroe County voter is looking for candidates who will work on fiscal responsibility through taxes and budgets, along with crime.
The Monroe County voters are probably going to be focused on the crime that has risen in Monroe County. If you're paying attention to certain things, there's been an increase in that. So I think that that's something I know personally that I'm looking at. I'm also looking at making sure that the services that we currently have in the county are maintained.
She says the state GOP has been helpful, investing in training and tools to help the Monroe County GOP connect with people.
And so I think that you're going to see it translate down here in Monroe County, especially with new leadership.
For Indiana News Desk, I'm Benta Boutier.